Hey guys, today is going to be the start of my new lineup of Battlefield content. I'm not entirely sure exactly what types of videos I want to make, so what's better than starting out with a ranking? So today, I'm ranking every game mode in Battlefield 5. I also have another video going over my game mode hopes for Battlefield 2042. So far, 2042 seems like such an awesome game and I'm really excited for it. Along with that, I've just in general been enjoying Battlefield a lot more than Battlefront lately, so that's how my channel is going to trend. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I promise I'll still have at least one Battlefront video a week. If you do enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more videos, whether that's Battlefield or Battlefront, make sure to subscribe. But now, getting into the video. The first thing I want to go over quickly is there are two game modes I've pretty much never played. Remember, I'm not a veteran player and I've only been playing Battlefield games in general for about 6 months, so the first thing I'm yet to experience is Final Stand and Grand Operations. It seems really cool, but I've never been lucky enough to get a match that goes to it. The other one is also a more famous mode, that is Rush. Literally no one plays it in 5, so I can't rank it since I've played it about once. But now getting into the modes I have played. Combined Arms. This mode is just like co-op in Battlefront 2, except for a lot more boring and a lot more dead. I played it once and it was enough to make my decision on where to rank it, and it's last place for me, because it is just straight up boring. To be fair, I only played it by myself, although which is another problem. No one plays the mode, so unless you're playing with some friends, it's gonna be lonely. Domination/Squad Conquest. By the way, for some of these small modes, the gameplay is hardcore gameplay because they can't find any official servers for these modes. But back to the mode, the only difference between the modes is just the player count, I believe. But it's a small mode of Conquest. Overall for me though, it's not that fun running back and forth to small objectives. Killing one person, then taking objectives, then going to another objectives, and killing two people, then taking it. The back and forth objectives just don't work on that small of a scale for me. Outpost. Outpost is similar to Domination where the objectives aren't big enough. I do really like the unique objectives with having to build radio towers, and it's really nice to have a change from normal control and area objectives. But the maps just tend to be too far open, with players spread out, making it so that when you go to an objective with a squad, you'll find another squad and kill them. Then boom, you've gotten the objective. It just doesn't have a large-scale battle feel, despite having a large-scale battle map. Frontlines. This game mode gets small modes right because the fighting is over one small spot. It's two different teams all going into one objective and making great battles. And then the flow from one objective to another then really works well. Overall, the tug of war is a great thing for a game mode and makes this mode one of the best. That is still if you can find a match for it. Grand Operations. Grand Operations is a decently fun mode. I really like playing multiple matches in multiple days, but the matches get a bit long and then get a bit boring. I feel like there's not enough payoff by the time you're done with the match for the time you spent. There's also not enough operations, there's only 4 of them, and once you've played each one once or twice, you've kind of played it all, and it's just no longer that fun to play the massive matches. So at that point, I would just play the base mode from each day. Conquest. Conquest is the mode for Battlefield 5 they just didn't really get right. The battles really just don't feel right on most maps, they tend to be way too big, leading to way too much running back and forth. Along with that, the objectives are spread out and the map is less linear unlike Battlefield 1. In 1, with the maps being more linear, you get teams kinda clashing more, making the experience better. This is smaller, but I also don't like the scoring system as much. I would prefer you to only be able to get points based on the amount of objectives you have instead of kills, so that way the matches are more strategic. But besides all that, it's still classic Conquest, the main game mode of Battlefield, and it's really fun, it's a big scale, big maps. Airborne. Airborne is one of the most fun and unique modes. I absolutely love dropping into battle from planes with parachutes, then having to run into the battle and plant objective. It's great as defending or attacking, and just a mode that works great. The really sad thing is that it's locked to operations, although luckily it's usually the first day, so you pretty much always get to play it. Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is a really fun way to just go into Battlefield 5 and have some fun playing with infantry without having to really worry about large objectives or vehicles. It's a mode that you can always come back to and is a great way to improve on pretty much anything infantry-wise. It's also a great way to test out new stuff with guns and gadgets and see what you like. Along with that, since it's constant action, it's a great way to unlock stuff. Plus, I really like to hop in for a round or two before I play bigger modes because it's a great way to warm up. Breakthrough. This mode is the best large-scale mode by far and away. No other mode works nearly as well, and the poor maps of Battlefield 5 work best on this game mode. The flow of objectives works really well, unlike others. This mode also supports any play styles on most maps, so you can play any way you want to. In the end, this mode just doesn't get boring like others. But that is all for this video. Make sure to leave a comment on what mode your favorite is. Hopefully you guys enjoy these types of videos. There's going to be a lot of Battlefield videos coming up, and I'm really excited for the new direction of this channel. Because, as I said before, Battlefront 2 is just no longer a sustainable game. We'll see you guys later. Bye.